4th of July is often the busiest day of the year for animal shelters. That's because of the anxiety that fireworks can cause for your pets. A lot of them get out and start running around the neighborhood.
Yeah, unfortunately, and the Arizona Humane Society says more pets go missing around Independence Day, really, than any other holiday, understandably so. In fact, you may remember this. Last year, we told you about this dog who was found by the Arizona Humane Society. They say she was scared, she was so nervous, and not microchipped. So they were having a really hard time finding her owner. Well, after we ran the story right here on Good Morning Arizona, the owner and the dog named Moxie were reunited. In fact, he sent us a picture of them together once again.
Yeah, all smiles, even the dog.
He does look like he's smiling. He's saying, thank you for giving me back my dad.
I know, but sadly, a lot of these stories don't have the ending like this here. Now, so Kylie is at the Sunny Slope location this morning for the Humane Society with ways to keep our pets calm during the fireworks. Kylie, last night, fireworks were going off in my neighborhood, and my two dogs were barking up a storm.
I know. I feel like people have been lighting fireworks off for days. Please don't do it late at night. That's just my little message to people out there. Unfortunately, we know that many dogs out there, most of them, do not like the fireworks. So we are here at the trauma hospital at the Sunny Slope location for Arizona Humane Society. This is the place where if you see a sick stray, an abused stray, an injured stray, they'll go. And we've got one little stray here. And we also have our friend Kelsey Dickerson. Hi, Kelsey. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Tell us about this little pup.
Yeah, so she's definitely being a little camera shy right now, but she is a 9-week-old long-haired Chihuahua mix. She was brought to us as a sick stray. She received treatment right here in our trauma hospital, and she is waiting for her spay surgery. But she's a perfect example of a more nervous pet and a tiny pet that probably has a higher probability of going missing. So we definitely want to keep everyone's pets out there safe this 4th of July.
So as people are watching this, what's kind of the big takeaway if maybe you do have the dogs at home and you've got plans? What do we need to do to keep our pups safe?
Of course. So first and foremost, we recommend this year-round. Make sure that you have the updated chip and tags. Even something as simple as taking your pet's collar and writing your number in Sharpie can make sure that they come back home if they do go missing. And then make sure that your pets are indoors and you know where their whereabouts are. So if you create a safe, secure space with plenty of water, fresh food, maybe play the TV or radio to drown out those really scary noises, that is going to be a great way to ensure that your pet stays safe at home, so once you're back home from celebrating, you know where they are.
Let's talk a little bit about how you guys are gearing up. Talk about what goes into tomorrow and the 5th, because we know that's one of the busiest days, if not the busiest day, that you will have all year round.
Absolutely. So the 4th of July is the #1 day of the year on or around it for pets to go missing. And it is estimated that 1 in 3 pets will go missing in their life. So like I mentioned, that microchip is really important to be able to ensure that they go back home. But here at the Arizona Humane Society, each and every day, our pet reunite specialist is working to return pets to their owners. And the best way to do that is if they have their tags on or if they have that microchip. So make sure that you're visiting azhumane.org/lostpet if your pet does go missing or you find a lost pet, because that's going to be a great resource for you to be able to see everything that you need to do, everywhere you need to post. And of course, Maricopa County Animal Care and Control Stradar is an incredible resource as well.
So then finally, before we go, a lot of people are going to be barbecuing, right? Getting together with family and friends. Maybe you're keeping the celebrations inside, but your dogs are around. What are some no-nos when it comes to food? Just some things we need to make sure that we're not feeding the pup on the ground.
Absolutely. So, I mean, you know, I don't know how you guys celebrate out there, but alcohol is not good for your pets. So make sure that you keep that up. You know, the empty beer bottles put away. And then, of course, anything with bones in it or high fatty onions, you know, raisins, chocolate, things like that are all toxic to our pets. And then, of course, like you mentioned, so even if you are celebrating outdoors, keep your pets indoors. And if you have to bring little ones like this or your dogs outside, make sure they're on a leash at all times, because you never know how athletic your pet can be until they're scared, and they can go right over that fence or right under it in a flash.
So she doesn't have a name, right?
No, this little one does not have a name, and she's not available for adoption yet, but I was going to give the honors to Kylie.
Oh,
like to name her.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of pressure.
This is a lot of pressure. I'm feeling that already with my baby, and now it's live on TV. I'm trying to name the dog. Okay. Ricky, do you have a name?
Biscuit.
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 Ricky is our photographer extraordinaire. He's been working in TV news for what, 30, 40 years. one of the best people out there. So he is naming this little one Biscuit. So come adopt Biscuit when she's ready. Again, she's 9 weeks old now, but little Biscuit will be ready soon.
You know
we
what
got
they
a
say,
name.
Kylie?
Yay, we got a name, guys. And we've got some tips as well for you.
But once you name the pet, it's yours. Like that's the thing.
Ricky, we may be taking home Biscuit today. You ready for that?
Silence.
I know, right?
But we know there's lots of other people. They'll probably go for a lottery on this one,
totally.
as we see many pups go.
For sure.
Thank you, Kylie.